Greetings and welcome to my home office in Atlanta, Georgia, and Happy New Year. I wanted to start off this new year by inviting you to the many events that you will see listed in this publication that you received in your email box. The many events that the LDA is hosting or sponsoring in the next coming weeks. Notice that these are hybrid events, meaning that they will take place at the LDA Center as well as online. I hope that you can join us for as many as possible. 2026 also brings us to look forward to the end of the strategic pause. But before we get to what the strategic pause might conclude with, I'd like to share with you some of the accomplishments that have happened thus far during the strategic pause. One is that we were able to create some integrated financial systems to help us continue to be good stewards of the donations and the contributions that you have given to us. Something else that was sorely necessary was creating systems and using tools, technological tools, that help us as a staff stay in touch with one another. Considering 4 of the 7 staff members are now remote. And something equally as important, as we have designed a way to be intentional about the care of our communities. You will find that we are intentional about our prayer for you, about comforting you, arranging visits with you in your sorrows, as well as walking alongside you in your joys and your triumphs. Because that is one of the number one purposes of the LDA, is the care for its communities. Something else that we have been able to develop was a way in which we are inviting candidates and new students into the program at the LDA. There are many people who are interested in the diaconate and find that there is no way for them to enter into it in traditional settings. So we are developing ways that invite students who might not be traditional students into the diaconate, and moreover, into vocational belonging in our communities. And because of that work, we have nearly, if not over at this point, 10 people on the wait list to start in our program. More importantly, is the strategic pause has created a commitment among the staff to not just pause one time, but to create a culture of pause within the office. So we are committed to creating space throughout our days, throughout our weeks, and in our personal lives that allow us to breathe in the imagination that God has given us so that we can do the work that's placed before us to do. And we ask you to also join us in creating these spaces of pause in your life. The strategic pause will, however, come to an end in August. And that is when we invite 10 students, not the 10 on the wait list, but 10 students who we are already engaging in monthly to come to a seminar ahead of the LDC annual meeting. And of those 10 students, 5 are new and 5 are returning. And one thing that we are most grateful for is this year's winter appeal hit a 10-year record in giving. We could not have reached that without your continued support and belief in the mission of the LDA. And for that, we are super grateful. Thank you. So we have much to celebrate here at the LDA. And I look forward to continuing to communicate with you in audiovisual messages throughout the year. So stay tuned for more updates. And as you continue in your call, remember wisdom, integrity, and courage.